Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and our next Escape from Tarkov video. We got a new event. This one tied to a YouTube video. BSG tweeted out and released it. I will put a link down so you can watch it for yourself, though it's in Russian and there's no subtitles. Thankfully, we got a couple guys in the Discord that can translate. So I'm going to read that real quick. We'll throw up the video in the background. You can just kind of see it. So it starts off. Experiments on people where Rizhi's dad was the lab rat. Drugs that make a person obedient sheep. Corruption, mass murder, kidnapping, forgery. This is just a small part of what Terror Group was doing. A full list would force any person to shudder and will surpass even the wildest fantasies. But are you ready to fall down the rabbit hole and know more? I sent a message to our mutual friend. He has no idea who it's from and he knows nothing about me. He will give you a quest. It would be a beginning of your journey. Find ciphers in Tarkov, find out the truth. However, even outside the city, secrets and trials await you. You will need help. You won't be able to do this alone. There's a lot of work to be done in all parts of the world. I will contact you in the ARS terminal if I see any success. Run to sea. Okay, so the first thing you're going to get is a quest from Proper. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole Part 1. It's going to require you to kill 15 scavs on woods, as well as find an encrypted drive. You don't have to kill the scavs first or anything. The drive is there right away, your very first raid. Now, this is a map of woods. If you're not familiar with it, not much I can do with you to help you there. But this is where you're going to have to go to find the drive. It's going to be on the far north end of the map. We call it Scav Bunker and Scav Kitchen. It's these two areas right here. Big radio antenna and then some connexes. We'll go into a offline right here real quick and show you specifically the 4 spots that we know that you can find it. Okay, so now once you're at Scav Bunker, the 2 places are here in the bunker so far that we know of. Again, there might be more. The first one is going to be back here by these boxes. You'll see it right there. And then the second one is going to be right in the pot right here. If you don't find it in that spot or the other 2 I'm going to show you, the best thing to do is just look around and in the mattresses and the folds, things like that. If more spots than the 4 we know of, which there could be, they've had a lot more show up. So the second one is we're going to run over to what we call Scav Kitchen. Okay, these are the connexes right next to where Scav Bunker is in the radio tower. We call it Scav Kitchen. Now, the 2 places we've seen it so far are right here in the little crease of this bed, and then right here on the fold. Now, for the first hour or so, this was not pick-upable. It was bugged. You couldn't pick it up, but it has been fixed since. But if you run into that, it sucks. It means you have to kind of restart your raid and try again if you find another one where you get the dot and you can't pick it up. But that's the 4 spots that you can pick this drive up at. All right, so once you turn the drive back in, you're going to get some XP, a little bit of money, some rep, and a 4 body armor. But then it immediately unlocks part 2. Now, this is the harder part. This is where what's called the ARS comes involved. This is BSG's kind of like a side game, alternate reality kind of deal where you do a lot of code breaking, ciphers, all that kind of weird stuff. Way beyond me. It's not my forte. It's not something I enjoy doing, but the community is usually pretty good at powering through this stuff, getting it figured out. Once that happens, we will probably get a hint to locate the area where the documents are stashed. So it'll either tell us right where they are, or it'll be a hint. And then once we have that, I'll do an update video and show you guys how to do that as well. Now, this is likely the start of a much longer trail. Part 1, part 2. This could be 5 parts, it could be 10 parts, it could be 20 parts. We've seen that much in the past. But leading along this trail, I believe this whole process is going to release Arena for us, probably with another Chronicles or Rigi episode. That's my guess based on where the last one was at. And then, yes, eventually it's going to lead to Wipe. This might not specifically be it, but this might lead into what I would consider pre-wipe events, which are like the really crazy ones that start like a week before wipe. So we'll just have to wait and see where it goes. But I do not think wipe's imminent or anything soon right away. One thing I almost forgot to mention is they did add another stim. So far, I've only heard of people finding it on labs, but it may turn up elsewhere, especially as time goes on. It's the SJ-15. This thing's kind of crazy. It can't be discarded in raid, and it's got some pretty crazy stat buffs. It gives you plus 20 strength, endurance, attention, perception. It also increases your weight limit by 30%, so it's kind of like a mini mule almost. It gives you plus 40 max stamina, gives you plus 5 health regen, and plus 2 stamina recover. All of these are for 900 seconds, so that'll vary a little bit based on some of your skills, but you know, roughly 15 minutes. It'll also stop and prevent bleeds, and has the antidote effect. So with that, that means 900 seconds you can't get a bleed. The downside is there's a 50-50 chance you're going to keel over dead. Not right when you take it. It's going to be a 50% chance. There's a delay of 900 seconds and a duration of 5 seconds. It's negative 800 health. So it will kill you unless you have like really high immunity or something like that. I think that's how it probably should work. I don't know if it actually will, so don't quote me on that. So as long as you pop it, you can get through a whole raid, and as long as you get out of raid before the time runs out, you should be okay. Or it's a 50-50, you're not. Entirely up to you. It's kind of a cool stim. Again, you think you have to get it on labs, but that is something new for now. That's pretty much it. We'll wrap it up there. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out, and you guys will be informed when the new videos come out that we do about this. That way you don't miss anything on the updates or anything like that. But as always, appreciate you guys from watching. I wish you the best of luck in your raids, and we'll see you in Tarkov.